Welcome back to our conversation with Jessica Vaughan of the Center for Immigration Studies. So, as we're taping here a few days ahead of airtime, still no resolution. The government shutdown keeps mushrooming. The fallout gets worse. The president the other day supposedly stormed out of a meeting after being told to pound sand by Nancy Pelosi.
Or walked, depending on
whatever. The bottom line is nothing's getting done. As we move forward here, from your point of view, what sort of proposal that does not include the president's demand for the $5.7 billion for the wall, what sort of proposal, should we see one coming from the Democrats or anyone else, makes sense, is a reasonable compromise that starts to address the real problems?
Well, the first thing that it must be something narrow and not trying to do too many things at once. Nancy Pelosi is just taking over as Speaker. She needs to show strong leadership to her members in the House. She needs to come home with something for them. The president feels that he needs something out of this. They should keep it focused on border security. There are really needs to address this problem that we have at the southern border, with a growing numbers of people showing up with children at the border. We need to stop enticing people to do this dangerous trek and arriving here because they think they're going to be released into the country. It's a burden on communities here and dangerous for them. So we need resources. More Border Patrol agents, I think, is something that everyone could agree on. More resources for the government agencies to deal with families as opposed to single adults coming. Processing them. Absolutely, yeah. and meeting their medical needs, yeah, as they arrive with them, and taking better care of them. I think we do need some more barriers, and I think the Democrats should give in on that, and that way they can say, well, we kept the president from building this silly concrete statue of, at the border, but maybe here, and here there is a need, and as long as it's targeted, we're okay, that kind of thing. Right, and I think that's where we're going to end up, with money for border security, but it's going to have a lot of strings attached to it because the Democrats want to control what the president does with it. His people are pretty good at figuring out how to make the most of the money they get. Okay. And they'll be working on that, but they're not going to get everything they want. The important thing is to put something toward border security to help solve this problem. But really, there's only so much that can be done on this spending bill or by executive action. Eventually, Congress is going to have to fix our asylum laws and address all these other aspects of the immigration issue. But they should bite it off in small pieces and do it piece by piece and reach a consensus that way.
Jessica, our time is up here, but you've been at this, your bio says, since 1992. My math isn't very good, but that's 27 years, is that right?
I was 10 or 12 when I started.
Okay, obviously you were. Do you believe that we'll still be sitting here talking about this, what a mess this is 27 years from now?
Yes, because I think immigration is a tradition that Americans cherish, but we're always going to disagree on what the priorities should be, and administrations are going to come and go. So, yeah, I think this is an ongoing discussion, and I hope I live to 150 to keep working on it.
Insert deep sigh here. Thank you for your time.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it. Jessica Vaughan, Center for Immigration Studies. That's all my time. Now, back over to my colleagues for more WBZ News.